Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is a wet, sloppy, gloomy day here on the coast of Maine. We had our first real snowfall overnight. As you can see, probably 3 inches or so. The ground was not frozen. We fought the mud all weekend, and I smoothed everything out as best as I could last night. So I'm not going to travel around the woodyard too much today until everything freezes up. We've got some more cold weather coming. But up here on this higher ground, it stays pretty firm. Got the TYM tractor warming up over there. Gonna move a few logs around. Gonna load some hemlock logs on the mill so that tomorrow I can saw some hemlock 6x6 and some cedar 2x4s for a customer that he needs. Been real busy getting through our firewood orders, down to just a couple more. We've still got a lot of wood left, but I haven't really advertised it just because we've been trying to get caught up. I think if the weather holds off and we don't get buried in snow and ice and everything, we'll still have plenty of wood to sell all winter if we can. But if we don't, we'll just start getting ready for campwood season next year while we can and get some lumber sawed. But like I said, we've been real busy. We fought the mud all weekend, got quite a few cords of wood out, made some customers happy. They were able to get stuff taken care of before the snowstorm. Everybody always worries when they start forecasting snow, and we'd been behind and doing our best to get caught up. But this pile over here behind us, we've taken probably 15 cords out of that pile. Right on the end of it, we had about another 13.5 cords or so. Well, that went away, and then another 8 or 9 cords came in that was piled against that, and there's just a little bit left over there. Ran all that through that red runner processor, but the stuff that's left over there is kind of oversized, a little bit big, and a little bit of twists in it, so I didn't really want to run it through the processor. We'll do that up by hand. But still got all the mess of all the softwood over there beyond the super splitter. There's a lot of cedar left over there that I haven't finished sorting out, plus all kinds of softwood that you may have seen in one of our shorts that came in. I haven't finished sorting that stuff out yet. Got a slab wood pile over there, but yeah, it's been a busy season. We finished up with the campwood, and then we got all our residential orders. I got a few cords left, but did take a few more orders the end of last week. People that wanted to get some wood, but they're not in a tremendous hurry, so that works out for us right now. I told them, I'd get it to them as soon as I could, but they were okay with that. They weren't, necessarily in need. They just want to get some more, so they've got it on hand for the end of the season or for next year. Getting a lot of our customers trained. I guess, a lot of them seem to be starting to buy a year ahead, just because I've mentioned it in previous videos. Firewood's been kind of scarce in this area from time to time, and we've definitely been doing our best to make sure we get enough on hand, trying to have as much as we can. We just need to get the time to get it all worked up and delivered to the customers. The red runner processor back there in the background. All of our softwood, or a lot of the softwood back behind that'll be next year's campwood. Most all that stuff is just the right diameter that I think we'll be able to run that right through that processor really fast. The length of the pile, all I've really got to do is just saw it in half, so it's going to be fast once we get processing that. Can't wait, really. It's going to be kind of a big boost for us. Most all of it's just the right diameter that put it through that processor through the 4-way wedge, I think, and it's going to be just exactly what we want for our bagged and bundled wood. But just want to do a little short video, just walk around the yard here in the snow. Not a lot of production going on around here today, but there's always something to do, and there's always the next day to get ready for. That's what I'm going to do. Some of the lumber I need to saw, the customers hadn't been in a huge hurry, but the way my schedule works out, I might as well get it all done tomorrow, and then I can move on to something different. We need to clean the 1-ton dump truck off before it all freezes up. It's supposed to get cold tonight. We'll get the yard all smoothed up again. That way, once everything freezes up, maybe we can have a little bit faster working when you're fighting the mud and still trying to not make a big mess so that you don't have to try to work around the mess. Definitely slows you down. We've don't need any big frozen ruts. Got to try to catch it just right so that, you know, everything, you don't want big frozen ruts to try to lug wood through with the tractor. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all of our new subscribers. Channel's definitely grown. We really appreciate it. As you can see here in the background, a lot of the piles are kind of willy-nilly, but I've got plenty of saw logs that need to get turned into lumber over the winter. Seems to be primarily what we do when we can't make firewood. We can always saw lumber. There's always a demand for it. I don't do a ton of custom orders. What I would prefer is to take the logs, and sometimes we saw the stuff for our own use, but I really prefer to saw it and get what I get out of it and then sell it after that. I've got a lot of customers, you know, kind of on speed dial. All I really need to do is saw a lift of lumber and give them a call, and they'll usually come after it, or I can always advertise it and sell it that way. But as you can see down here in the background, still plenty of wood that we need to finish cleaning up down there. A lot of it, some 4-foot oak that's bark free. Once we put a lot of that through the processor, it's pretty easy to just lift it right onto the belt, not use the feed deck. But when my son and I were working together, we were just lifting it right onto the belt. One of us feeding it, the other one running the machine. Can fill the IBC totes in a hurry, and every time I fill up the IBC totes, all we got to do is advertise it, and people are more than willing to come after the wood, or a lot of it's been mixed into some of our orders as well. But right there in the background by the pile of grindings, the mulch, some really big poplar logs guy brought in. Seemed to be pretty clear, and I've had good luck sawing that as well. I always thought that was kind of a trashy wood, but I've had good luck sawing and selling that as well. Everybody seems to like to buy it. I assume most of the guys buying it are turning it into trim, but yeah, I'm just kind of walking and rambling. It's kind of one of those not real productive days, but still getting some stuff done. So yeah, thank you for checking out our channel. Like I said, thank you to all the new subscribers, and I'll try to get some video while I'm sawing some lumber here and making some more firewood. So stick with us, and hit the like button if you would, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.